One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The Anxiety Guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine. A leading authority in generalized anxiety, Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the Anxiety Guy.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is episode 259. You are listening to the Anxiety Guy podcast, and I am Dennis Simsek. And today on this podcast episode, we will be discussing the transition from anxiety to healing to spirituality. Before I get into it, I want you to know that I've created 13 guided anxiety meditations to be used as tools to continue on this path to healing. And you can find those meditations at theanxietyguy.com under the menu item Meditations. Enjoy. And as I mentioned, we're talking about something a little bit different today. You know, when I do my content, there's always a small part or an aspect that many can feel that's connected to spirituality. But today I want to look directly towards it. Because I put out a post a couple days ago on many of my social media platforms asking, has this anxiety healing journey brought you closer to spirituality? And the vast majority of people said yes. Some people said, I don't really know what it is, but I can sense that there's something there, and I'm curious about it. So we must understand that in order for us to manifest in terms of how we want our emotional states to be from moment to moment and how we want to live our lives on the inside, but also the connections and the things that we crave on the outside, in order to manifest, we must be congruent in 3 aspects of life. Number 1 is the mental side of things, which is a connection to thought. Which thoughts do we entertain more than others? Which thoughts are we becoming more disinterested in and bored by as we're moving forward? Because when you get to a place of true recovery from anxiety, the same irrationally fearful thoughts that used to take you and send you down a frenzy, you are becoming more bored by. It's like painting your house, and you no longer feel the need to sit there and watch the paint dry all day long because you know it's a waste of time. You know it's a waste of your focus and your energy. Why continue to watch the paint dry? The second component is the physical component, the connection to the body, the vessels containing the spirit. What is your relationship with your body? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Do you love your body? Do you respect the organs in your body? Are you thanking your body for unconsciously keeping you healthy? What's your relationship with your physical body? How important is this? It's next to everything. And thirdly, we're talking about the spiritual, as we are today, the connection to the source, you could say. And just like you, warrior, I am evolving myself, and I find myself slowly moving away from the mechanical sides of healing anxiety and towards the more natural sides. I believe that many influencers and teachers out there will understand what I'm talking about when I talk about moving away from the mechanical sides and moving towards the natural sides. So, on this healing journey, what must we understand? Well, this path that is laid out for you, that is beginning to introduce you to something greater than what you can just see, is a path that promotes curiosity and deeper questioning, not in a frenzy kind of way, but more so in a childlike way. You're becoming more curious as to what else there is. Or maybe there's an intelligence and energy out there that if you can only begin communicating with and tapping into, you just feel in your heart, you just feel like it can help you. Not only help you in the present, but it can help you as you move through the timeline of your life. And not only help you, but it can help other people as well. So you're becoming more curious about this source energy. And there are questions arising within you. Questions you never would ask yourself back in the day. Questions related to, what is life really? What is my true purpose? How can I connect with nature? What is nature? What is God? So on and so forth. So there seems to be this connection, this curiosity, and this deeper questioning arising with you as you're moving away from anxiety, moving in the direction of healing, and moving towards spirituality. It leads to awakening, to deeper reasons behind your pain and discomfort, because you know what? There's a lot of people out there that ask me on a daily basis, Dennis, I can't seem to think about my root causes of my anxiety, the deeper reasons behind my pains and discomforts. Why? What do I do? And the answer to that is, it's not meant to be thought up. It's meant to be felt. And as you continue on this journey towards self-care and spirituality, you just know. You no longer find yourself trying things. Rather, you are committing to things. You no longer are trying things, but you now know the answer. There's a huge difference between trying and knowing. Try something or know it's going to work for you. Where are you? If you're continuously trying things, you're stuck. You are stuck in a mental place. And you haven't allowed, keyword, allowed yourself to grow. Grow into something much greater than just your physical body. We open ourselves up to a new interpretation around God. I believe that God is about personal relationships. And I also believe that we mustn't separate so much between religion and spirituality. What speaks to you is what's most important, not what speaks to your parents or friends or other family members. What speaks to you? And usually there's a hesitation to follow what speaks to you because you're afraid. You're afraid of adopting new ideas and belief systems around God and spirituality because others may not approve of it. So as a collective, we find ourselves stuck in comfort zones and never exploring things that are much deeper that can help you, me, and humanity as a whole. Exploration is what it's all about. You have to explore what you're confused about. Because with anxiety, there's a sense of, I need to know the answer right now. And if I don't understand something, then it won't work for me, and I'm not capable of healing. False. In fact, garbage. Explore what you don't know. Explore what you're curious about. Explore what you believe others may not approve of yet. Because build these personal relationships, and what you're going to find is that a whole new world begins opening up to you. But you have to be willing to go there. and each and every one of us is capable of going there. No one person is more special than another or is more capable than another. We are all capable of seeing beyond this physical body and tapping in to this ease, this trust, and tapping out of the addiction to suffering. Explore. Spirituality is a means to a new world, a world where separation, division, doubt, fear, and tension no longer exists. Can you imagine these things no longer existing? So come up with your own interpretations. Come up with your own ideas, beliefs. Come up with your own identity. And stop holding yourself back simply because something is unfamiliar. Simply because someone or people may not approve of it. Simply because it goes against what you've believed for a set period of time. Explore what you don't understand, and I promise you, if you are open-hearted and open-minded enough, the answers to everything will show up in time. Trust. I love you all. Thank you for joining me on this podcast episode. Thank you for coming into it with an open mind and an open heart. I truly appreciate every moment that I spend with you. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I am here for you. We are a team. We are together. And together we will rise and we will grow together because that is what we are meant to do. We are not meant to be stuck in one place. We are meant to explore, adventure, and, as I mentioned, to grow on the inside. Ready to learn more about my guided anxiety meditations? Head over to theanxietyguy.com today. Bye-bye.
Thanks for being an important part of the Anxiety Guy podcast community. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a positive rate and review. If you're searching for further support on your road to recovery from anxiety, head over to anxietyexit.com and take part in the powerful End the Anxiety program based around the CBT model. If you're searching for a more one-on-one approach, you can sign up now for personal coaching sessions with Dennis via Skype. Remember, you are more than anxiety. See you in the next episode.